All right, guys. So last, yeah, I put my mad scientist hair on. All right. So last time I sent you the 8 count footwork. All right. There's a less technical video I sent you. I also sent everyone the battalion workout. If you do the battalion every day, you will feel amazing. Trust me, it works. Anyway, so today I'm going to be going over LP attack 1, which is learning pattern attack 1. It's just teaching you the positions of each basic punch and elbow. They're just hand techniques. There's only 8 movements. All right. After that, I'm going to explain a small workout about just doing some shadowboxing and get you guys some cardio. Okay. So from here, our learning pattern 1, or learning pattern attack 1, I should say, from our fighting stance is jab, cross, hook, uppercut, protect the face, hooking elbow, overhead elbow, uppercut elbow, and spinning elbow. Okay? When you do your learning pattern 1, remember, stay technical. It's not meant right now to be a workout. It's meant to make sure that you have good technique. Good technique will trump power almost all the time. Okay? I say almost because there's always exceptions to a rule. Now, when you do your jab, right, you're here. Make sure this hand is protecting your face. This shoulder, along this side, is protecting your chin. Okay? Very important that you're always protecting yourself as they punch, because you don't want to be hit. Just because you're punching doesn't mean they can't. Okay? So I have 1, 2. Same thing here. Look, I'm covering my mouth right now with my shoulder. That is what you want. Okay? What I used to do, because I'm insane that way, is I used to make sure I used to bump my chin with my shoulder every time I punched. That made sure that I was getting to where I needed to be, that my shoulder was activated how it needed to be, and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be like me. I'm just telling you what I did. Okay? When I do my hook, I'm taking a slight step forward here, right? So I'm right here. When I step, slightly, right? Just the amount of my lower leg to be in front helps my hip turn, okay? My hook is not in my arm or my shoulder. That's how you have bad shoulders. Trust me, I learned the hard way. That's why I have bad shoulders. Okay. When I'm here, my elbow stays 90 degrees, and my elbow is also even with my fist. Do it like this, you have shoulder like mine. Nobody wants shoulder like mine. It pops. It sucks. Keep it here, okay? I personally prefer to keep my fist this way for high, this way for low. Personal preference right now. We'll talk about tactics at a later time. Okay? When we do our hook, I'm pivoting my hips and my shoulders the same way I would for my cross. Nothing has changed except a slight dip. Okay? So from here, just using this hand, I'm dipping slightly, pushing my shoulder and my hip forward, and exploding straight up. Okay? Remember, a uppercut is technically a round punch, quote unquote. But the way I do it, it's a straight punch. It comes straight up. I ride the chest into the back of the chin, not the tip of the chin. Okay? Now let's talk about these elbows. These elbows here, right? The first one is hooking elbow. My footwork stays the same as my regular hook. The only thing I'm doing is that it's with my elbow, right? Pretty simple. Now for the overhead elbow, that's your rear elbow, is your power elbow. This is still the same. I'm still protecting my head, because just because I'm doing a technique does not mean that they can't. So I'm here, I step, this comes tight, right? Tight as I can to my shoulder, and comes straight down with a turn. Okay? I'm not moving from this position. The only thing that's moving my elbow is the fact that my body is making it travel. Okay? Like I said before, none of our techniques come from the actual implement we're using. It comes from our body, it comes from our feet, it comes from our hips, it comes from our shoulders. Everything else is just a tool. Okay? The third elbow we have is our uppercut elbow. So I'm taking a slight inward step. Okay? So I'm cutting my base for my fighting stance in half. Okay? The reason why I'm doing that is if I'm here and I just do this, if you notice, it's coming on the outside of my body, which means it's got to hit their elbow here if we're in the same guard position. I come in here, I'm going straight up the center line. I will split the guard here. Okay? The last one is the spinning elbow. That's the most technically difficult. Okay? So I'll back up a little bit so you can see my feet. Okay? If you can't, just send me a text and be like, hey, help. It's okay. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm pivoting here, right? We have that inward step. You can use that for a little bit, all right? Don't get married to using that inward step, okay? I'll show you with it for today. So we're here. I pivot all the way around till my heel is facing my target. I'm going to turn and look over my shoulder. My opposite hand, that means my left hand right now, is going to protect my face. My other hand is going to be up, the same position we had for our overhead elbow at the 45 diagonal from my shoulder. I'm here, I look over, and I sweep. Boom. I'm not using my arm, I'm using my back. Okay? The muscles in my back, I don't remember. I think it's your scapula, whatever muscle is here. Okay? I know that they're there. I don't know the names. Don't. Just leave it alone. Okay? That's it as far as technical for today. Now, as far as the workout, I'm going to give you guys just a quick shadowboxing workout that my instructor gave to me yesterday. Okay? So, for the first round, for 1 minute, left lead, hands only, whatever you want to do, right? Move around, bump, bump, only your hands. And then for once the minute's over, you're going to do 10 of some exercise. Don't make it jumping jacks. Don't be silly. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, crunches, burpees, whatever. I like to do burpees because I'm insane. It's up to you. Do whatever you want. Then you have a 30-second rest after that workout's done. So after that exercise is over. Okay. Then you do the same thing. 1 minute, right lead. Okay. Only hands. Right. Same thing. Move around. Use your footwork. Use your combinations. Use the learning pattern. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now we have 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Some type of shadow boxing. Elbows is later. Okay. Do your exercise. Your third round, left lead. Now we add our elbows. Shadow boxing. 1 minute. Then your exercise. Guess what happens for a fourth round? Right lead. 1, 2, elbow, elbow. I don't care. Pick an elbow. I'm not looking for technique. This is to work out. All right. If you have a bag, use a bag. If not, just shadow box. It's okay. Fifth round. Okay. Hands, no elbows, and knees. Okay. Any knee. No kicks. Not just yet. Do your exercise. Sixth round. You guessed it. Right lead. 1, 2. Boom. Right. You're going to have a 2-minute break. Right? You just did 6 minutes of fighting, and you only had 3 minutes of break. Okay? For rounds 7 through 10, so that's 4 rounds, you have 1 minute doing anything. Anything goes. I wouldn't recommend kicking because if you're in your house, you can see where that's going to go. Okay? Don't do it. Anything goes. Hands, elbows, knees. All right? For 4 rounds. 1 minute work, your exercise, 30 seconds of rest. And when that's all done, you guys will feel great. You have a good little cardio workout, especially if you're going 100% in your rounds. All right? Any questions, guys? Let me know. And I look forward to seeing everybody. I've been sending out these videos for about a week. People really haven't been responding. So I hope you guys are doing well. And I'll see you soon.